Let's create a simple quiz question in Flash. I've already set up some of the items that we'll need. Everything's going to be contained in an overall movie clip called MC Question. I'll double click to edit inside the movie clip. In here, I have a text field. It is called txt_stem, and it is a dynamic text. Dynamic text can change, which means we're going to send it values as we go. We can make it a static text as we wanted, but we have a little more flexibility if it's a dynamic text. The stem is the question itself. I also have a feedback text, txt_feedback. It is also, once again, dynamic text. Then I have a movie clip. The movie clip's called MC_DISTA, which is short for MC movie clip distractor A. And this would be your A possible answer to the question. If I double click on that movie clip and edit inside of the distractor, I'll notice that I have a couple layers. I have a button layer which sits on top, and then I have a text layer which sits under the button. I'm going to lock the button layer real quickly, go to the text layer. Text layer you'll see is yet another dynamic text field, and it's txt distractor. I'll unlock the button field and notice that the button, if I double click on it, it's a very simple button, has an up and over state. I could recolor it if I wanted to in the over state by just changing the fill color. And it's got its hit area too. Now, so the text can show through underneath. I have set the alpha to about 40%. Now we'll go back to the question. I'm going to just reuse that distractor movie clip 3 more times so I can have 3 different distractors. The functionality and all the naming works the same inside the one movie clip that I set up. Let's do some quick alignment here. I'm going to shift select all the 4 distractors. We'll align left and distribute the heights one more time. Now we're all lined up on all 4. The last thing that I have to do to prep is make sure the instance name on the first one is MC distractor A. The second one's got to be MC distractor B. The third one will be MC distractor C. And the fourth one, of course, MC distractor D. All right, we're all ready to set it up now. I'll go back to scene 1 and on my script layer. In the declarations, we set up the stem or the question, and then the distractors are the possible answers. And we're going to just hold those in variables right now. We also have a feedback for correct and for incorrect. In the initialize section, we're going to add an event listener to each one of the buttons inside MC question and each one of the prospective distractor movie clips. We're going to set the add event to button distractor to the mouse event click. So whenever one of those buttons is clicked on, it will call a function. And the functions we have are selected A, selected B, selected C, and selected D. And here are the functions below. We'll also set up the initial stem text field to equal the variable stem, and the distractors to equal the variable of the distractors. In each one of the functions that are called when the button on that particular distractor is pressed, all I'm going to do is have a trace just to make sure it's working correctly. And then I'm going to set the feedback equal to correct feedback for whichever distractor is the correct answer, and all the rest of them will get set to the feedback incorrect. Remember, feedback incorrect is just a variable I set up here. So we're sending that to the text feedback field. And once you have that all set up, your question should work correctly.